Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome back to the Haldane Fine Art YouTube channel, and today we are starting a new chapter, a how-to series specifically to valuation in the old master market. Please do subscribe, please add your comments, and later in the video you will also see the arrival of a new team member, Roxy the dog. Very exciting. Let's begin. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us begin. The valuation of pictures in the old master market. Now, one of the most important initial remarks to make is that art does not function like other commodities. It is not an investment class like oil, gold, shares, stocks. It is a passion product. The more you like it, the more you're going to pay for it, the more you will value it. And it is important to acknowledge that psychological truth. Now, when you are valuing a picture or when you are interested in buying a picture, the ideal state of mind would be neither hot nor cold, neither happy nor sad, neither caffeinated nor undercaffeinated. Now, how many of us exist in this perfect Buddhist Zen state of calm and equilibrium? And the answer is almost no one, almost none of the time. And it's important to acknowledge that and acknowledge your own psychological state when you're assessing the value of something. However, broadly and in generality, there are 6 categories for the valuation of an old master painting, and they are subject matter, rarity, authorship, who painted the object, provenance, condition, and the expectation of the owner or the buyer. Now, in each of our videos, we'll be looking at each one of these categories, and we're going to start with subject matter. Now, subject matter, let us begin with religious paintings. Now, there are broadly commercial religious paintings, and I think immediately of the Renaissance saturated, balanced, geometric compositions of someone like Raphael. We will show you an image. Now, however, broadly and in generality, there are less commercial subjects, like the scenes of torture and anguish and pain of martyrdom that de Ribera speaks about in his paintings. And we talked about Ribera in a video of last year. I keenly remember a pictured auction by Guido Reni, which was beautiful, jewel-like, wonderful colors, saturation, and yet it showed the martyrdom of a very attractive female saint by the extraction of her teeth prior to beheading. Now, if you're a dentist, you might find this picture very commercial, and she is indeed Saint Apollonia, the patron saint of dentists. However, broadly, the pain and suffering depicted is a limiting commercial factor, and I personally, as a dealer, would never buy that type of subject. There's also a geographical truth that the more Protestant and secular countries have less interest in religious pictures, whereas the more traditionally Catholic countries of Italy, Spain, France, have a greater interest in religious pictures. You might immediately say, what about the Salvator Mundi, the most religious of compositions, bought for $450 million in December 2017. Now, that was bought, as you probably know, for the Louvre Abu Dhabi and is now in the Emirates. Now, I would say that actually the trump factor for that was not the subject matter, a religious subject matter, but it was the authorship, Leonardo da Vinci. We will talk about that in our successive videos.